I've said it before and I'll say it again. If Mandalay Bay was anywhere near the center of the Strip, this would be one of the premier hotels in Las Vegas. I have no doubt about that whatsoever. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Vegas. Hey, the Mirage is now gone, so is there any place left you can still find the tropics in Las Vegas? The answer is right behind me. So I'm all checked in here at Mandalay Bay, and I will say the check-in process was absolutely effortless. Now, I didn't use the app this time. I actually came to the property before I checked in, and I went to the Priority Check-In Lounge. We're MGM Gold, and there's a Priority Check-In Lounge just off the main lobby for MGM Gold and above. I was in and out of that room in less than 2 minutes, and up here to the guest room in 5 minutes tops. Now, believe it or not, this is our first time profiling a standard room here at Mandalay Bay on the channel. We did stay here back in 2021 and we got the upgrade of a lifetime. We were put into a 2-bedroom penthouse for that stay. Those videos are on the channel. I will put the link in the description box down below. You are not going to want to miss those. But this being a standard king room here at Mandalay Bay, I will say my first impressions are very favorable. So since this is the first time having one of these rooms on the channel, let's lead this video off with the room tour. The first thing you're going to notice about this room is the decor. Blue carpet, pops of gold, warm wood tones. It really is like the tropics have met modern Las Vegas. This room is really nice. Now, I don't have an exact square footage on this room, but it is very spacious. A king-size bed in this room, and it doesn't dominate the room at all. There's plenty of room to move around. Not sure how the bed sleeps yet. I'll have to let you know about that in the morning. Opposite the bed, you have an entertainment wall that works very well. This is very similar to what you used to see over at the Mirage, only this is in much better condition. I love the wood paneling. There's a super nice desk workspace on this side, a big dresser on the other side with 2 large dresser drawers, 2 small drawers, the dreaded mini bar. Expensive snacks up top. Believe it or not, there is actually a coffee maker. It's not a Keurig, it's an off-brand, but if you have your own K-Cups, free coffee. They do provide them in the room for a charge. I don't even want to know how much those cost. Also on top of the dresser is the ice bucket and 2 wine glasses. There are 2 more glasses in the bathroom. Okay, it can't all be sunshine and rainbows. The first drawback I found, there is a bit of a lack of plug-ins in this room. These nightstands on either side of the bed each have a lamp on them with just one single plug-in. There is a USB port in the phone as well, and of course you have some charging available on the desktop, but for 2024, not a lot of modern convenience. Mandalay Bay may be at the far south end of the Strip, but that doesn't mean it doesn't have great Strip views. This is a Strip view room, and check out this view. While you may lack for power outlets in this room, you're not going to lack for storage space. Behind me, I love these plantation shutter style doors. 3 sets. The one in the middle is the bathroom. The ones on either side are both closets. Huge closets, tons of hangers. Plenty of space for your clothes in this room. Hey, speaking of that bathroom, let's go check that out next. Alright, pardon the echo, but maybe I shouldn't have saved the bathroom for the end because this is quite honestly one of the best standard bathrooms you're going to find in Las Vegas, and that's not an exaggeration. This bathroom is awesome. It has a huge double-sinked granite vanity countertop, an equally large backlit mirror. There's a soaking tub behind me as well as a walk-in shower, and a separate water closet. I don't know what else you could want, especially in a standard bathroom. So there's your look around the room. I will say, for a base room at a mid-tier property, this is one of the best hotel rooms I've had in Las Vegas. Very impressed. Hey, I'm only here for one night, and if you didn't know, Mandalay Bay has one of the best pool scenes in all of Las Vegas. It's only open for a couple more hours, so if I want to go check it out, I better do it now. Let's go check out Mandalay Bay Beach. Now, having been to this pool before, I know that sand beach down there gets hotter than the surface of the sun. It's about 114 degrees outside right now, so wait till you see what I have on my feet. I don't even care if they're cool.
I make this mother bad, coolie suelta, media loca, baila choca. I make this mother bad, rebelde y grites, gangale, bandidos en la noche, yo que manda.
Made it out here to Mandalay Bay Beach, and it is hot, hot, hot. This pool area is huge, and it is outstanding. It's 11 acres in size. There's multiple pools, including a huge wave pool and a lazy river. It's got a little bit of everything. If you saw our pool video from last summer, you know we rank at number 2 here in Las Vegas, behind the MGM Grand. The biggest reason for that is what I've seen today. There are a lot of kids at this pool. You'll see some at the MGM Grand as well, but not nearly as many as you'll find here. All that said, I'm not going to stay out here very long because, like I said, it's super hot and I can't find any place to put my stuff. I swear they used to have lockers out here, but maybe I'm just misremembering that. I've got my phone, my room key, and my driver's license, so I'm not going to be able to get wet. I may as well just get back inside the air conditioning. Before I go back in, though, I will show you what they have to offer. So just off the end of the beach, there's the beach bar and grill. They've got food and drinks. Not much going on because it is about 5:30 in the evening, and like I said, about 114 degrees out here. Right next to the beach bar and grill is the surf shop. If you forgot anything, they've got you covered. They've got swimsuits, sunscreen, merchandise, also beverages in there, and I believe, if memory serves, they're a little bit cheaper than at the bar. Okay, I was wrong. I inquired within over here at the surf shop. 24-ounce beers were $20 plus tax with my gold discount. I passed on that. Over at the bar, it's not much better. Cocktails, the 32-ounce variety, range from $35 to $39. Vegas just keeps on getting more expensive. So the wave pool is a really cool feature, but one thing I've never understood about this wave pool is you get one wave and then you wait like 5 minutes for the next one. Somebody tell me down in the comments why that makes any sense at all. I will say they have a lot of rental options at Mandalay Bay Beach, a lot of great cabanas, bungalows, gazebos, lots of different price points, all high, and I will say they don't come with any food and beverage credits, so it is expensive to rent out here at Mandalay Bay. So this is the lazy river. I think the lazy river here is better than the MGM Grands. Ashton and I, way back in 2015, got a cabana on the lazy river island. That was pretty cool. After that stay, we also put out one of the earliest videos on Show Me Vegas. It's a lazy river swim through here at Mandalay Bay. It's pretty lame, but you know what? Go check it out if you want to see the entire lazy river. Like I said, 2 bars. This is the second one. It's called Bikini Bar. It's over here next to the Delano pool. All right, back inside and drenched in sweat. All right, I wanted to clear something up. They actually do have lockers down there at Mandalay Bay Beach. I checked the hotel's website, and they do offer them for $30 a day. Yikes, I wouldn't have paid that anyway. All right, time to get cleaned up and take you on a little resort tour. It's been almost 3 years since we stayed here, and a lot happens in Las Vegas in that amount of time, especially here at Mandalay Bay. Let's go back downstairs and see what else there is to eat, see, and do here at this resort. start this tour of the main lobby. Right away, you can't help but be impressed. Soaring ceilings, tons of natural light, and they've done a great job of melding the tropics with Art Deco. The chandeliers, the moldings are amazing, and of course, lots of palm and flowers everywhere. Just off the main lobby, you're going to find the escalators go down to beach level. That's one level below the casino. Just to the left of that, you're going to find the elevators that go upstairs to the foundation room. That's a great rooftop bar, but pro tip, Skyfall over at Delano is better. Come right through the elevator lobby and you find yourself on the casino floor. I know a lot of people don't like this casino, but I rather like it. It's laid out in a very simple format. It's essentially a big square with a couple of bars in the middle, and at least on this Friday night, it's bumping. Right in the center of the casino floor, you're going to find Eye Candy Lounge. This is a great nightlife spot. There's a live DJ in there right now. It's kind of early, so it's not busy yet, but this place is going to be really hopping later on. Back to the resort tour in just a minute, but first I want to tell you guys about Planin. Planin is a brand new travel booking website where you can save up to 40% on hotels, not just in Las Vegas, but worldwide. Planin just recently came online, and the executives are formerly associated with Priceline.com, so it's totally reputable, and it is a great tool. It was created for travel content creators like us to share our recommendations and help you save money on travel worldwide. I'm going to put a link in the description box down below where you can check out our page on Planin and sign up for a totally free account and save up to 40% on hotel bookings. In doing so, you'll also be helping out the channel and helping us bring you great travel content like this video. Hotels like this one can be extremely expensive, and having an extra tool to help you save money is always welcome. Again, don't forget to use our affiliate link in the description box down below and sign up for a free Planin account today and save up to 40% on hotels. All right, back to the video. Cocktail service has been a hot topic in Las Vegas ever since that thing that happened back in 2020. Quite honestly, it hasn't been very good. So, every time we go to a property now, I make note, how long does it take to get that first cocktail? I sat down here at a slot machine at Mandalay Bay, and a cocktail server was over within 2 minutes. So I'm always talking to these resort tours about old school slots versus new machines, and how old school slots are kind of hard to find. But there's a reason for that. I love the old school machines. I just sat down at a triple diamond machine and hit $600. $2 spin, $600 profit. Believe it or not, in almost 40 trips to Vegas, that is the biggest slot win I've ever had. Old school slots. Let's go! Boom! Hazel Coffee and Cocktails here in the corner of the casino. This place looks super cool. We've always meant to get in there, and it just hasn't ever worked out. I don't know if it's going to happen on this trip or not, but a pretty cool place. Something that's kind of unique about the casino floor here at Mandalay Bay is there's actually retail on the casino floor. Right here on the edge, there's several retail outlets. Not all that common in Vegas. Most of the time, they're putting the shopping into a kind of a separate district now. You want old school? Check out these vintage Game King machines. The tram station, the Mandalay Bay Express. If you're staying here, this is a great resource. This will take you non-stop up to Excalibur, or you can actually ride one that stops at Luxor. Non-working escalators in Vegas? Say it ain't so. Also, over here in the northeast corner of the casino, they've converted this area into a makeshift poker room. I don't know if there's a special tournament going on right now or not, but this is not normally here. The House of Blues has been a fixture here at Mandalay Bay for as long as I can remember, maybe as long as the hotel's been open. They've got a restaurant with live music, and there's also a theater downstairs. This is a really cool place. Believe it or not, this is a great spot for breakfast here at Mandalay Bay. Alright, so a pretty good selection of old school slots, but don't worry, they have all the new games here as well. The casino floor here is a little bit spread out. They still have kind of left their machines spread apart a bit. But don't worry, the casino floor here is huge, so there's plenty of selection. There's a lot of people playing tonight, but there are still plenty of games to be played. There's not a lot of bar top gaming here at Mandalay Bay, but this is kind of your de facto casino bar. This is on the backside of Eye Candy, and I don't even know what this bar is called because it doesn't have a sign. In the northwest corner of the casino, you're going to find the entrance to the shops at Mandalay Place. This is what connects Mandalay Bay indoor to Luxor. There's a lot of great shopping up there, and actually some really good dining options as well. You know what? Let's just go up and take a look. -5 ice bar is immediately at the top of the escalators. Right next to that 1923 Prohibition bar. This is a cool speakeasy. You enter through that bookcase. We did that back in 2021 and it was awesome. Over here is the Raider Image Store. We can just skip that. A little further in is Reraw Irish Pub. This is the best Irish pub on the Strip. This is way better than Nine Fine Irishmen in New York, New York. Go there for breakfast, trust me. Three more good options. Husong's Cantina, that's Mexican food. Right next to that, of course, Wahlburgers. This is pretty new here. And then on the other side of Wahlburgers, you're going to find Slice of Vegas, a pretty good pizza joint. I ate in there when I stayed at Luxor. Really enjoyed it. Just like that, we're already to Luxor. That is a super easy walk, so don't be deterred by the location of Mandalay Bay. You can get to other properties really easily. All right, back into the casino. The construction of Allegiant Stadium has been a big deal for Mandalay Bay. This is the closest resort to it. It's right across the highway from here. There's a walkway in the northwest corner of the casino that goes outside and across the highway to it. Right inside from that is Flanker Sports Kitchen. This is a brand new sports bar, opened just a few months ago. I might have to go in there for a nightcap this evening. Also in the northwest corner of the casino, you're going to find the sports book. This is a pretty underrated sports book. It's huge, big screens, great sports viewing. Across the hall from that, you're going to find the entrance to the MJ1 Theater. Cirque du Soleil, that's a great show. We've seen that one twice. And right past that, the hallway to Delano. Delano is an all-suite property. It's really just a separate tower of Mandalay Bay, but it's branded as another hotel altogether. We stayed there, and it is phenomenal. Some of the best suites you're going to find in Vegas for the price. Don't believe me? Check out our video on Delano from last year. I'll put the link in the description box down below. All right, we talked about slots, and now let's talk about table games. I did my flyby of the tables. They're kind of all over the place. There was one craps table that was $15. The rest were $25. Blackjack can be played for $15 tonight. Again, this is a Friday night, but it pays 6 to 5. The poker variants were mostly $15. Roulette was $20. Pretty much all over the place, but not terribly expensive, especially for the Las Vegas Strip on a Friday night. On the way out to the parking garage, this used to be a light nightclub. This is now going to be Swingers. This is a mini golf concept that there's already a few of. I think it started in London. There's also one in New York. A couple others. This looks really cool. Mini golf, cocktail carts out on the course. Really can't wait for this one. This is going to be open sometime, hopefully this fall. We're in the southwest corner now. This is Rhythm and Riffs Bar. They have a stage in here, and there's live music pretty frequently, including right now. Right behind Rhythm and Riffs, you're going to find Karama by Wolfgang Puck. This used to be Lupo by Wolfgang Puck. Why did he replace one Italian restaurant with another? I guess you'll have to ask him. And now we're getting into the entrance to Restaurant Row. The restaurant lineup here at Mandalay Bay is insane. I don't think I can talk about all of them, but let's go up here and take a look. Orla by Michael Mina. Michael Mina is a great chef. This is almost brand new. This is Mediterranean food. Kumi is high-end Japanese. I've always wanted to go in here, and I might just go in there and sit at the bar tonight. We'll see how it goes. Strip Steak is a steakhouse, another Michael Mina restaurant. We ate there in 2021 and absolutely loved it. We did a separate video on it. This place is kind of polarizing, but we thought it was fantastic. So check out that video and see for yourself. At the end of Restaurant Row, you're going to find the entrance to Michelob Ultra Arena. This is the official home of the Las Vegas Aces of the WNBA. Also back here is the entrance to the convention center. This is a huge convention hotel. There are some going on right now. And then back up this hallway, there's actually a food court that a lot of people don't know about. On your way to that food court, you're going to pass the Border Grill. This looks out over the pool. This is well known for its all-you-can-eat brunch, modern Mexican fare. It's even further back here to this food court than I remember. This is an absolute hike, but you know what? This is the coolest place I've found on the property. It's nice and cool back here, so I'm not complaining. And here you have it, the Mandalay Bay food court. This is really aimed at conventioners, not hotel guests. Case in point, it's 9:45 on a Friday night and pretty much everything in there is closed. But it's here in the daytime if you want to come back here. And all the way at the end is the Shark Reef Aquarium. This is a pretty cool attraction, but I don't think it's full price. Back when MGM Rewards gave out that platinum letter upon check-in, you could do something for free. We did this and it was pretty neat. Again, I don't think I'd pay full price for it though. Holy moly, this resort is huge. I knew that, but it had been a long time since I've been all the way to the back. I'm beat. I'm ready to go have some fun. That's it for the resort tour. I'm going to go gamble, maybe grab a bite to eat, and I'll check back in with you guys in the morning. Well, good morning from Mandalay Bay. I slept great last night. This bed was very comfortable. The room was dark and the room was quiet. No complaints whatsoever. I wanted to update you guys about something I said in the casino last night. It was about blackjack. They actually do have 3-2 blackjack here. I found a table at a $25 minimum paying 3-2 and sat down in a heartbeat. It was funny because right across the way there were guys playing at a $100 table that paid 6-5. That's absolutely crazy to me that somebody would do that. You just have to be paying no attention whatsoever. So, did the 3-2 pay off? Well, I did get dealt 3 blackjacks, but I absolutely got cleaned out otherwise. The dealer was pulling 20s and 21s out of nowhere. It was rough. I definitely gave back some of those slot winnings from last night, but hey, that's gambling. I just got off the phone with the front desk and heard something that I never get tired of hearing, and it was, as a valued MGM Gold member, we can offer you a 1 p.m. checkout for no additional charge. One of the many ways, in my opinion, that MGM Resorts is far better than Caesars Entertainment. A 1 p.m. checkout is great because right now I'm headed over for breakfast at the MGM Grand Buffet, and of course I'm going to be making a video about that. So do me a favor, look down, see if you're subscribed to the channel and your notifications are on. If not, please do that, so you'll see that video when it comes out. Very simple and totally free. Alright, even with that 1 p.m. checkout, time is wasting. I've got to get over and have some breakfast. I will check back in with you guys here in a little while to go over my overall thoughts about Mandalay Bay and my pros and cons for staying here in 2024. This will be a good opportunity to show you guys the Mandalay Bay Express. I'm going to ride that up to Excalibur and then walk over to the MGM Grand. When I come back, though, unfortunately, I'm going to have to walk the whole way because I have a Luxor slot voucher from April that I forgot to cash in. If you do want to eat breakfast here at Mandalay Bay, this is one of your options, the Sea Breeze Cafe. That's open for breakfast and lunch. It's right next to the noodle shop, which I had last night. No video of that, but it was okay. There's the tram. Normally I like to walk between those 3 properties, but when I've got someplace specific to go and a time to be there, it's a nice time saver. Alright, so it's the end of my stay here at Mandalay Bay, and it's time to go over my overall thoughts and the pros and cons of staying at this hotel in 2024. Overall, I had a fantastic stay, and I know this was just one night, but we've been here before. We know what this place has to offer. This is just the first time I've ever had the experience of staying in one of these standard king rooms, and let me tell you, I loved it. So let's go with the good first, the pros of staying at Mandalay Bay in 2024. Number 1, this room. This room is awesome. I loved it. I absolutely loved this room. And here's a hot take for you. We have stayed at the renovated King rooms at the Bellagio, and I like this room better. I think this is a better overall room. The fit and finish may be not quite as nice as the Bellagio, but this room is more functional. It's more inviting. The bathroom is way better, and number one, because it has that tub. Like I said, a soaking tub is a great feature in Las Vegas, and you don't find it all that often in standard hotel rooms anymore, and that really is a shame. But this room was immaculately clean, and it's in perfect condition. There's no stains in the carpet, there's no dings in the furniture, there's no scuffs on the wall, there's nothing. It's in perfect condition, which is pretty impressive because these rooms have been like this for a few years now. Now, Ashton did stay in one of these rooms. It was a double queen when she had a flight cancellation a little over a year ago. And she said that room was pretty dinged up. It was pretty beat up. It was looking tired. I don't know if they've come through and refreshed these rooms since then, or maybe this one's just better, but this room is excellent. And for the price you pay, this is just a mid-range resort, but this is a really nice room for that. All right, pro number 2, options, options, options. This place has a lot to offer. Now, part of that is because it's kind of on an island out here at the far south end of the Strip, and so it needs to be a very all-encompassing resort, and it definitely delivers at that. This place is humongous. There is so much to offer here. The dining lineup is terrific. The casino floor is sprawling, and it offers a nice selection of games, both slots and tables. There's entertainment with live music at several of the bars, and of course there's the MJ1 show. The Michelob Ultra Arena is attached. It has easy access to Allegiant Stadium, the easiest on the Strip aside from Luxor, which the walkway is right in between those two properties. It just has a lot to offer. Oh, and I didn't even mention the pool, which is probably best or second best in Las Vegas. Pro number 3, and I find this generally at all MGM resorts. Not always, because human beings are human beings, and sometimes they're going to let you down, but the service here was terrific. From the time I checked in, and it took maybe 90 seconds to get me checked in and on my way up to the room, to the first time I sat down at a slot machine and I had a cocktail server come over within 2 minutes of me sitting down. Oh, by the way, that happened numerous times. The cocktail service was outstanding. To the host, might have been the manager of the noodle shop downstairs, who seemed to love his job and was super friendly and chatted with me numerous times. To the person at the front desk who gave me the late checkout this morning and was super gracious about it. The service here has been impeccable. The type of service you expect to find at a 5-star resort, and yet, like I said, just a mid-range property. All right, what are the cons? There have to be cons, or else this place would be the most popular hotel in Las Vegas. It's the location. It's always been location. You know, it almost seems funny because every time I'm going through cons at a hotel, it's generally about location. Location, location, location. This hotel doesn't have it. It's the farthest on the Strip, on the south end. And walking to the middle of the Strip, it's a daunting task, especially when it's 110 degrees plus outside, like right now it's July. I rode the Mandalay Bay Express up to Excalibur to go to the MGM Grand earlier, but on the way back I needed to come through Luxor because I needed to cash in a ticket. And let me tell you, in that heat, just the walk from the MGM Grand to Mandalay Bay was daunting. So if you're going to go all the way to mid-strip, you're probably only going to do it one time before you decide you'd rather just pay for a ride. So the location here is not great. It's mitigated a little bit by the fact that I said that this hotel has everything, so you don't necessarily need to leave unless you're staying here for a long time and you really want to get to mid-strip. But for somebody like me who comes to Vegas all the time, I don't need to see the middle of the Strip necessarily on every trip, and I just want to try something new. There's so much to offer down here that the location I can overlook. But if you have mobility issues, say, or you want to be closer to the center of the action, this isn't for you. Con number 2 is a little bit controversial, and it has to do with kids. There are a lot of kids here. A lot of kids. As soon as I checked into this room, I heard a baby crying, either across the hall or maybe in this room right next door. I don't know, but I heard it for hours. Every time I was in a public place in this hotel, even last night at like 10 p.m., kids everywhere. At the pool, tons of kids. Screaming kids, crying kids, they're all over the place. And this is Vegas, and I wouldn't blame you if you didn't want to come to a hotel where there's going to be a lot of kids. We have kids. This is nothing against kids, and it's nothing against people who want to bring their kids to Vegas. It's just a statement of fact. There are a lot of kids here, a lot more than you're going to find at most Vegas properties. And I get it. They want to keep their kids perhaps further from the center of the action. There's not all the riffraff out on the Strip. They're not going to be exposed to a lot of things if they keep them in this hotel, and that's fine. It's just something to be aware of if you're planning on coming here and you really don't want to be around kids in Las Vegas, then this is probably not going to be the place for you. All that said, would I recommend Mandalay Bay? Absolutely. I loved it. I would love to stay in this room again for longer than just one night. Like I said, the room was super comfortable. The service was great. This hotel has it all. There are a couple of drawbacks, but that doesn't take away from the fact that this is a very, very solid value in Las Vegas. I've said it before and I'll say it again. If Mandalay Bay was anywhere near the center of the Strip, this would be one of the premier hotels in Las Vegas. I have no doubt about that whatsoever. Hey, that's it for this one, guys. Thanks as always for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel. If you haven't done it yet, what are you waiting for? It's totally free. Just go down there, click that subscribe button, and while you're down there, click on that bell. That's going to notify you anytime we upload new content. That way you get to see it right away. That helps the channel tremendously. It helps our videos get off to a better start, and it helps us grow. We appreciate every single view and every comment, so leave us a comment down below. Do you like Mandalay Bay? Would you stay here? Are you thinking about staying here? Do you have questions? Leave it in the comments section. We try to reply to almost every single comment. I've got to be moving on. It is time for the next Vegas experience. We'll see you in that next video because there's always more for us to show you on Show Me Vegas.